Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me close this so we ain't get no light in here and all that other stuff. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is doing great. Let me get ready. Yo, what's up, Carrie? Got some crazy news, man. Some crazy stuff. So give people some time to get up in here so people can hear this craziness. Yeah. So how's it going? This is really crazy. So real quick, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. This is Rico of Rico's Aquariums. How's everybody doing? Let me get this all set up and all that as well. Obviously, just want to start off by saying shout out to saltwateraquarium.com for helping bring us all our aquarium needs to the hobby. So, yeah, I came across a little bit of news today. So, actually, just a little bit ago. So, have you guys heard anything about BRS? Anybody? So, today I come across there was something that was interesting. It says, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Yeah. Bertman's Capital announces investment in bulk reef supply. Basically, it's saying, announced today that it has made an investment in the Golden Valley, Minnesota-based bulk reef supply. Today. So here's the thing. So it goes on, it says BRS or the company or e-commerce company specializing in high value content, products, and supplies for saltwater aquarium enthusiasts. BRS represents the fourth investment in Bortman's fourth fund. Terms of transactions were not disclosed. So they took on investors, or somebody bought into the company, or they're selling the company. Basically, bulk resupply has grown to become a trusted authority for reefers across the world. The company's YouTube channel educates and entertains millions of saltwater aquarium hobbyists. For novice who are just starting out to the most accomplished experts. Well, there's no experts, but that's pretty nice to say. BR's success as a e-tailer basically reflects an unrevealed understanding of the needs, challenges, and aspiration of reefers across all skill levels. Basically, we were excited to partner with Ryan and Andrew and the entire BRS team. So it does sound like they did sell part of BRS. I'm not 100% sure because the way it's written, you know, but it does say a little bit here that here's what's scary to me.
Notification just came through.
Okay, thank you. So we just now got notification. What's a little bit scary is when it says we are excited to partner with the founders, Ryan and Andrew, and the entire BRS team. And Ryan and Andrew have built a rapidly growing company that represents an excellent platform to apply the Bertman Hi-Fi SMs, whatever that is, our value creation strategies within a unique enthusiast category. saw this stuff a while ago. Didn't bother doing any digging. Not my scene. They took on investors. Yeah. Why? Why? I guess the thing would be, why would you take on investors? It does make me wonder, are you hurting for money? Not to be funny. What would be the reason? Sorry, I'm still just trying to glaze over this. I mean, this is about Bertman Capital, about BRS. But Supply Team is thrilled to have the opportunity to partner with. I mean, here's the thing. You're growing such a, the way it was written, such an astonished company, well-oiled company. Why take on more investors? Why not keep it for yourselves? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I think it's kind of interesting to me coming across this news. Myself, just being honest. Here's the thing. If I start up a company, I don't know if I would take on investors. Like, you would have to invest from the very beginning, whatever. They're just taking it to another level. Investors are just getting on board, taking it to, but why? If you have listen. Here's my thing. If you made it this far, right, without any investors, think about this. If you made it this far, why pull on investors now? Hey, and this is all hypothetical here. I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're doing. But why take on investors when, if you have a thriving business, like the article was basically written, and when somebody just said they're take it to the next level. So that was Carrie. Carrie, you said they're trying to take it to the next level. What is the next level? Because, not to be funny, think about all this that's being said right now, right? Just think about what's being said. If there was a next level, what could it possibly be? You've took something. Hold on, listen, just hear me out. Saltwateraquarium.com started just like anybody else. I mean, but they started basically from a basement. They got to where they're at. Joe's Coral. It's BRS. You done grew your company. You're well known. You're out there. How do you grow further from that? If anything, all you're doing is taking on more people that is buying from your company. Like, not to be funny, like Saltwater Aquarium. Like, okay, you guys buy your aquarium stuff from Saltwater Aquarium or wherever you're going to get it from, depending on who's got what. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everybody has their choice of who they're going to deal with. Okay, that's the only thing that you're going to take on is more people. But as far as investors, why need investors now? Why? I mean, if anybody's good at any of this, think about it. Just really think about what that's saying. Now all of a sudden, your investors, you can't take it to another level because what's the next level? You've turned basically a basement thing into a multi-million-dollar company. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Not to be funny. Whose help do you need? Whose help do you need? If anything, if you're going to start from the bottom, you're going to take investors in then and hope that it grows. If you can't, put up the money or whatever, you need help with money to get it really started. You don't need investments after something's already been established, well established. Larger facilities, come on, man. Think about it, Naked Dog. No, think about it, Naked Dog. A larger facility, I've been to BRS. First off. Second off, think about how many people that BRS has, period. Think about it. Not to be funny. Think about this. For them to take on somebody says a whole lot of something. And, no offense to Ryan or anything. Like, times get hard. I get it. But there's a big difference versus paying cash and getting on credit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I don't know their books. I don't know what it is behind closed doors when it comes to that. I'm just throwing out some stuff out here that just got my head scratching. Let's just put it like that. I just want to know, what do you guys? Secondly, stock levels are expensive and maybe they are trying to grow. Paul, UK Reefer, Paul, grow how? Y'all know who you're talking about. BRS. How? Grow how? Larger facility. It's like going to the bank, borrow money. Why do you need to borrow money though, Carrie? Why would you need to borrow money? Here's the thing. All I'm trying to say is, to me, something doesn't seem right with that picture. And that's all I'm going to really say about it. Something don't seem right with that picture. You don't do something like this late in the game, and you're supposed to be doing really well as a company. I'm just saying, either there's some stuff that got screwed up, money-wise, too much credit. When you got companies that pay for their stuff outright cash, you don't see this type of stuff. You don't. First off, why would you want to sell any of your shares or anything like that right now? Like, any of it. Why would you want investors in on something you built that supposedly doing really well? You know, listen, we've seen stuff like this before happen. Companies get big, boom, they're gone the next day. Now, the only thing that I hear or I got from this was also the fact that hold on. Let me get back to it. That basically they built a rapidly growing company that represent excellent platform. They built, meaning Ryan and Andrew, they built a growing, rapidly business. So if it was growing rapidly and doing so well, why do we need investors? The company was founded in 2007. It's just like Live Aquaria and Petco. Not to be funny. Here's what I'm going to say about this. Not to be funny. I'm going to go ahead and say it. There's enough of you guys in here watching right now. We got about 50, 60. We got quite a few incognito mode right now. Here's what I'm going to say. Live Aquaria and Petco. That's a great example. Live Aquaria and Petco. Remember how great Live Aquaria was? How many of you guys remember how great Live Aquaria was? Show of hands. I'm just being honest. How many of you guys still mess with Live Aquaria? Or how many of you guys have a second opinion about Live Aquaria now? Ever since Petco got involved. Live Aquaria is still there, right? But it's owned by Petco. And the quality that you get from Live Aquaria, which a lot of people will agree, has went the hell downhill. True statement on that one. Okay, that's a fact checker. How about to bank large quality fell off? Exactly, quality fell off. Now listen, I'm not poking at Ryan or anything like that, right? Those guys are cool. You know, they mentioned me several times on their channel just because, you know, what happened with my aquarium. They know darn well it was assault and all kinds of stuff as well. And we're not picking on them. Things happen. And you know what? There's three sides to every story. There's me that there really is no story. I'm just talking about it. And there's their story, and then there's the truth. The thing is going to happen to BRS. The same thing I'm saying, what's going to happen to BRS. The smoking reefer. Here's the thing, though. not to be funny, and I'm not saying it because I'm over here at messing with saltwateraquarium.com. Okay, so take that shit out the picture, right? I'm saying before I even dealt with saltwater aquarium, I've noticed and I've seen it with people that they stop taking. Usually, if you had a problem, you called them up, boom, boom, boom. They handled it, whatever. Now I slowly seen them transitioning, like warranty issues and all that, straight away from them. That falls on the company or trying to get the company to deal with it, and basically slowly removing themselves away. I don't know if you guys seen that or noticed that. I knew right then and there what was going to happen. And this is the whole thing that I talk about too. I tell people, even if saltwater aquarium, listen, be true to who you are. This is how you started. Be true to how you are. Be true that, when it comes to people having problems, deal with it. You built this. You built a nice foundation. You're going to have your good days. You're going to have your bad days. You might be cranky. You might feel a certain type of way. And it's really, you shouldn't, but people do. We're all human. Remember, if this is how you built your platform, this is how you should be. If that's who you are, that's how you built it, then stick to what it is that you do. Don't grow and then all of a sudden be a walking bellhead. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it a million times, people. I've seen it a million times. That's why I say it's easier to just be yourself. Don't be a character. Companies start off, they try to please everybody. As they grow, their nuts drop, they poke their chests out, and they start doing things that, they're still there. They still try to help people, but the quality goes down in how they handle you as the final consumer, warranty issues and all that. Now, I've personally seen BRs that, and I'm not talking shit. I'm just telling it like it is. People need help. People need help. But Live Aquaria is a prime example. Live Aquaria was the shit. Not to be funny. Live Aquaria was the shit. And then, obviously, things happen behind closed doors. And Petco, of all people, bought them. And the bottom fell out of Live Aquaria as far as quality. People get sick fish. They get fish that is so emaciated. All kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm talking about literally shipping you stuff that it should have never been shipped. Never been shipped. And then, Live Aquaria will give you an excuse. Oh, well, we don't feed them for a couple of days. There's no way that their stomach's touching their ribs in a couple of days. But that's what they tell people. I've been one. Several other people have been victims of that. Regardless, the point is, I find it strange what's going on with BRS. That's the point. I don't foresee BRS. Well, I could say some of the quality I already see that was going down the hill. That's just what I see, like how I feel. I heard Petco sold Live Aquaria. Petco probably did. So now it's in another hands again. So it keeps on growing, going wherever direction. The point is, what does that do for you guys? How about that? Not to be funny. I mean, where does that leave some of you guys? Not everybody is fond of this place to get stuff or that place. But at the end of the day, what do you do? Do you keep investing in stuff over there? Like, are they going to stick around? What's going to happen about things that you've purchased? Like, what's going to happen? Like, are you going to be able to pick up the phone and call? What's going to happen? I mean, I don't know about you all, but I kind of think, I think like that. You know what I mean? It's like, what's going to happen? Well, nothing can happen. It could be like Live Aquaria. You're just going to get shit now. You know what I mean? You're just going to get garbage service. And more than likely, when stuff like that happens, for whatever reason, companies do this. I don't know why they do it. It's just a matter of time that things just go really, really south. What's going on, Carrie? What's going on with the Canthrius? Said, I don't think it's worth speculating on and wasting any energy. It's not really wasted, and it's not really speculating. It's holding a conversation. It's holding a conversation that these are same conversations we had about live aquaria, which is very true, Decanther. It's like these are things that did happen. So even if one would call it speculating, these are things that do come about. And who does that affect? Us and hobbyists, right? And consumers, it affects us. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be affected by certain things. But obviously, it's out of our control. But we can also talk about it. That's what we can do, regardless. We don't know, just like we don't know what goes on in our aquariums. Do we speculate or do we just hold conversations and talk about what we think? To me, there's a real gray area and there's a fine line. I'm just talking about what it is that I feel that might be going on. Divers Den shouldn't be confused with live. Divers Den I didn't say Divers Den. Well, Divers Den was they did something together. Now, Divers Den and Live Aquaria, people don't know, they were two separate entities. So, they were under Live Aquaria for, whatever. It's no different than any of these companies taking on other companies' products underneath and selling it under their name or whatever. Divers Den still had Divers Den, but it was sold through Live Aquaria as well. Even though it's two separate entities, but yeah. Being cheap and no QC. I don't know, guys. I mean, Petco in theory, Joe. Yes. Petco in theory could buy up probably BRS. I mean, think about it. It's Petco. It's part of the monopoly board. Don't pass go, don't collect $200. It's no different than Starbucks, Lowe's, Home Depot, Sam Walton, Sam's Clubs, Walmart's. Petco is part of that mega Target. All these things are part of the mega chains on the monopoly board. So more than likely, yes, BRS is nothing. Any of these are nothing on the monopoly board. They're just a speck. A quarter of a house. Not for you, for the chat. Clarify the entirety shouldn't be confused. Oh, okay, Decanthers for the chat. Just because they are both under, yeah, right, correct. Just for everybody, he's just saying. I knew something was up with BRS months ago when I was redirected to the company for a broken piece of equipment they shipped. And that's what I was talking about, people. I noticed, back a while back, right? That didn't happen. Not to be funny. BRS, you called them up, they handled everything. You got on the phone with one of the workers there. Boom, they did what they had to do, put your new label, ship that back, boom, case closed, didn't have to get redirect to the company. I knew right then and there, outside of what I received or looked at today, about what was going on about these investors being bought or, whatever you want to call it. Company sold, whatever it is. Okay, cashing out, basically. Cashing out. Keep them pockets nice and fat, getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't know. Regardless of what it is, I knew right then and there that something was up. Now, I didn't know what, and I didn't expect this. And this might be nothing, but I'm pretty sure it's something. All right. Myself, just because you just don't do stuff like that. You don't. You don't. I'm a $20 million person that makes that's just my what I have in savings, right? And I have a company that's worth $40 million as well, right? But okay, I'm going to take on Carrie. I'm going to take on Decantherus as some investors. Why would I do that? I mean, if they're just my friends, if anything, here, hey, you guys been supporting the chat. Here you go. I got you guys. I'm going to send you guys some nice some nice little something for Christmas. I don't need you to invest in my company. I don't need investors. Why would I need investors? Unless I didn't have 20 million anymore in my bank account. Or things are kind of getting sketchy or tight. You know what I mean? And things ain't doing what they used to be doing. Or maybe I got a bunch of stuff on credit, on line of credit, and things are getting tight because numbers bottom out this year in the first quarter. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things that could be going on. But usually when something like that happens, it's not for the good. It's not for the greater good. I mean, any company not to be funny, it's just not. So split up distribution. Yeah, I wouldn't split up nothing. If I worked my ass off to grow something, at the end of the day, I'm not, it go big or go home. I'm not going to split my shit. I will help people. But how do you split your shit when you busted your ass to get to where you're at? You started from the bottom. Now we're here. I don't care who you are. I don't care. What I do for Saltwater Aquarium, I didn't build this shit. He built that shit. They built that. At the end of the day, if they treat me right and I'm cool and whatever, I don't got a problem with talking what I need to talk about, and if it's shit or if it's good or whatever, I have no problem doing that. But I'll be a fool to sit here and think, well, damn it, I run live streams every day. I got your name constantly in my mouth and blah, 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 blah. You owe me part of your company. I want to invest in some of your company. I can't. I mean, you just don't do shit. Like, he'll look at me. They would look at me and be like, go jump off a bridge and give yourself a reach around on the way down, dude. Like, for real. Like, that sounds crazy. You just don't do that. You wouldn't do that unless something, I don't know. It just doesn't sound right to me. I don't know. You guys take it for what it's worth. Probably Amazon is taking over BRS business. Once again, cashing out. That's my whole point. Cash out before you can, maybe. Maybe they're just cashing out. All I'm saying is, okay, so BRS is going to stay there. But you already see, and a couple of people already mentioned it here in the chat, you're being redirected. It ain't like they used to be. They handle stuff, boom, that it was whatever. They handle it. That doesn't happen no more. For any of you guys that's ever ordered and had a problem from back then and now, you already know. I don't need to tell you that. You guys see that for yourself. You're being redirected. All right, that's the one way to slowly slide yourself out of the line of fire when you got some fucked up products. But whatever, it is what it is, right? Ryan's got to stock his new tank. Hey, RC. I mean, maybe you got to stock the new tank. You might be right. Like Saltwater Aquarium has 2 shipping places. Could be something like that. You said it. They have 2 shipping places. That's their shit. They chose to have 2 shipping places. They didn't sell their shit to have 2 separate shipping places. There's a big difference there. But, RC, I get what you're saying, but that's not whatever. It's smarter to kind of have East Coast, West Coast. If you can have 2 buildings and 2 separate whatever and make it easy as far as fast shipping, guys. You guys praise how fast you get your products. How do you think that happens? I mean, if you had, let's just say, if Saltwater Aquarium was clear up in Maine, you know what I mean? Don't you think it'd take maybe just a little, at 1 extra day or just a little bit slower to get it if it was just 1 facility versus having 2 parts, 2 different parts, east and west? Help break up the monotony, maybe, making sure it's guaranteed to get there really fast, as fast as possible. I'm just saying. Makes sense to me. Maybe they're going to multiply to a few different places. Hey, in theory, I guess we can all think maybe that's something to entertain, but well, I have doubts. In theory, investors could have bought in for access to their inventory management system, shipping models for outside the hobby industry, third of much larger pie versus half smaller. No, I mean, hey, I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen too. I'm just here. I just threw a little worm on a big fucking hook out, and I'm trying to see what's out there. Possibly is all I want to know. Like what really is going on. And at the end of the day, you know what? Everybody likes a little mystery, you know. And at the end of the day, it's only time will tell, right? And time will tell. So I wish I could take a bet right now with you guys, but that's against terms and services and rules, so I can't do that with you. But yeah, if I was to take a poll, maybe I should take a poll on what do you guys think's going to happen. Like, I mean, here's the thing: Live Aquarius is still there. It's just shitty. It's just shitty. At the end of the day, it's a shitty company. I'm sorry. And they can be mad because I said it. I really don't care. But the reality is, so 10 yellows ain't got it rolling. Anyway, the reality is the best case scenario, but when paired with reduced customer service, why have doubts? Just giving a positive option. Yeah, just giving a positive option. That's it. Because looking to make more money and corner the market. The only way you can do that is with funds or investors, maybe getting investors to buy out bigger companies. Okay, time out. 508 though. Come on, man. How small do you think DRS is? It said in the thing the fourth largest. Okay, fourth largest. Hold on now. You're telling me that there's no way possible that they couldn't buy out a company? What they're the fourth largest. Buy out what bigger company? What company? Buy out what? And why would another company? Okay, I'll entertain it. Buy out what? Why would you? Okay, if you're running your company, hopefully everything's bought cash, right? So you don't have credit debt, where you got all these major bills or whatever. No, you just boom, here it is, cash. You're just paying bulk, buying in bulk, paying cash. Therefore, you don't owe nobody shit. Everything that you're making, it's just you're making a killer on a profit. So what are you investing in? What are you investing back in? What are you doing? This is the fourth largest, they said, I think in that article. Fourth largest. You telling me you can't buy other warehouse? Like if you need a warehouse, bigger facility? No, dude. I don't know, bro. And like I said, nothing against Randy or Andrew or anything like that. But at the end of the day, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that. You just don't. You're not giving up part of your pie, bro. That's like, no, you're not sharing your old lady, bro. That makes you millions of dollars by her assets. I'm just hypothetically using that as an analogy. You wouldn't do it. You're not. I mean, you're not unless you're in the position that you have to, or you just want to cash out. Those are your two options. Because you have to, or you just want to cash out. Just say. Just say. That's like Top Shelf in Worldwide Corals right now doing. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They make so much money in corals. Top Shelf ain't going to buy Worldwide, and Worldwide ain't going to sell Worldwide. It just ain't going to happen. There are two companies that can sit there side by side, and there's enough people in the industry that wants to buy their corals, some from Worldwide, some from Top Shelf. But I'm just saying, it's one of those things. I mean, they could use the money, though, to buy out competition, though. They could do that. But once again, why wouldn't you just buy out the competition? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you just buy out the competition? I'd rather buy out my own competition. I'm just saying. If I was in their shoes, and hypothetically speaking, if it was a competition thing, then I would try to buy the competition out myself. I wouldn't want to bring in other people to help me buy them out. Wife is there. Okay. So she only had 3 minutes left. Anyway, wife had to go to work. That's a good point too. So outside of buying out the competition, let's see, say if you're growing a company, growth means expanding and add way more things to a company. Maybe they want to be on top at all times. So as an investor, it might be great for them. Okay, I'll entertain that. What about, love you too, hon. What about they could use it to expand operation like Marine Depot and have third-party companies ship the products. Card is by the bed. What is she talking about? My phone is going off. I'm here. Love you. Card is by the bed on my. Okay. Gotcha. Anyway, so it could. That's one way to look at it as well. That's definitely one way to look at it. Well, man, I should make a poll. I just kind of wonder. You know what? It's gonna kind of bother me, but at the same time, do I see them totally going away? No. I don't see that. I mean, there could be a million different things. Like I said, I got nothing against Randy or Andrew or anything. I just find it a little bit concerning, hearing that, just because the game is crazy. The game is really crazy. And because the game is crazy, you look at there's a lot of companies that came and gone in the 25 years I've been in the hobby. And there's more companies, I'm telling you, for 2021, there's companies that used to be here or that's still here that won't be here much longer. And I'll wait till they fall through, and then I'll be like, yeah, they're the one. But just be on the lookout. There's going to be companies that are done. Like you won't see some of their products anymore. It's just one of those things. Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, they could use the money. They could get these investors, get the money, take the money, run, take the money, and to expand, operation. There's multitude of things that they could do. Okay, so okay, just so you guys know, remember that one time I went to the show and I did a quick little video about Rosemont. eShop bankrupt during COVID. Hey, listen, there's a lot of stuff happening, but Rosemont, remember those the controller, the little pumps and all that? Well, they just announced today ceasing operation. So that means bye-bye, Rosemont. And that's another company that I mentioned them, and a lot of you guys kind of like shit it and felt a certain type of way about it. Like a lot of you guys didn't even whatever. Only other place that I seen it, I think it was in the Worldwide Corals facility. They had some of their stuff on the shelves and stuff like that, but wasn't a product that whatever. And that goes into some of these other products. Like, not to be funny, I was talking to you guys the other day I told you guys that I was trying to get Saltwater Aquarium them to get on, but bought my tank and stuff. That there's a bunch of stuff that's going to be happening, and that's one of them for sure. That I heard some things and whatever, but there's another company too. Like I hope it doesn't, but at the same time, I don't know why nobody deals with them. Is the JBJ people? Like Manny and them over there at JBJ, man. I love those guys. Don't get it twisted. CJ did JBJ. I did a JBJ tank, and you don't see JBJ. Like, it's one of those things. It's like, now I haven't heard anything, but I think they've been holding on for a long time. And don't get it twisted. I don't understand what's wrong with their products, not to be funny, like their tanks and stuff. I don't understand why people ain't buying like they are Innovative Marine, Waterbox, Red Sea. You hear about Planet, SCA. What else? Those are just some of the tanks. Oh, you do get your Fluvels. People, you hear people saying, "Oh yeah, I got a Fluval this and a Fluval that." But these tanks are, you get the Marineland, you get your your 40 breeder tanks, marketing team. But here's the thing with a marketing team: fuck with some real people. At the end of the day, you see, listen, here's the thing: this whole, let me put it like this, influencer power, social media power. I was talking about this before these companies ever started doing it. I was in people's ear like, dude, get off the pages. You're investing all this money into people ain't reading magazines no more. Stop it. Get you some solid dudes. You know what they do? They get a bunch of people they can just fling a bunch of stuff at. And there's companies I'd say stop doing that. You're shilling out. You're giving everybody to hurry up and flood. You can't have people flooding the social media platforms because then it pisses people off. Listen, I'm the king of pissing people off. You didn't know I'm the king of live stream, king of pissing people off. But the reality is, you can't listen, bro. Every time you turn around, it's like seeing the same commercial. How irritating will that get? How upset would you get? Pretty damn upset, right? This is what happens when companies do this shit. I tell them all the time, don't fucking do it. I don't care. You want to give 10, 20 people free shit, which is not free, by the way. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not free. All right. If you put a video out, you talking about it, what cost them 10, 20 bucks, they made how much off of that by people that like watching you, whatever. So it's not free. I don't even like to use the word free. The point is giving products out to a bunch of people to basically turn every channel that anybody turns into an infomercial. It gets old. People don't like it. People get pissed off. I say it a million times. People don't. Hey, companies don't listen because they think they think. Here's the thing with sometimes companies. They want to micromanage everything. At the end of the day, put shit in people's hands. Let them do what they need to do. You stay in your lane. They stay in their lane. Hey, It works. It works. That's all that matters. Period. It's very simple. But you get the companies, man, that they want to do this, they want to do that. They see what you're doing, they want to do it too. They want to, and it's just like, once again, if you do too much, people are saying, oh, you're just doing it because you're just doing it just to, whatever, get over on us. How do you talk about the stuff? You're a company, you sell the stuff. Why are you talking about it? You're going to tell us that it's good. You're going to, you hear all these people, and the world we live in is so sensitive nowadays. We live in a very sensitive world, like very sensitive. Pink tutus and pom-poms sensitive. But the reality is, when it comes to these companies, I tell them all the time, they need to stop. Whether they like it or not, they don't listen or whatever, that's on them. They make themselves look bad. Let somebody else do that work. You don't got to do that. You just provide the shit, let them deal with it, and let them get trolled. Let them do it on their channel. Let them talk about it and be done with it. At the end of the day, that's all you got to do. Some listen, some don't. But as I was saying, there's a lot of companies, like I've seen in the 25 years, come and go. I don't know what's going on with BRS. Obviously, it's not a bash fest for BRS. It's kind of like, dude, are you all right over there? Also, like I said, now, as far as the quality stuff we've seen, of course, I miss the old days. I got almost banned from Reef. Well, hopefully you don't. All right. Because if you're banned over there, I think you're pretty much done for good. But Rev ain't going to play. At the end of the day, companies normally don't do that. I'm going to be honest with you. They don't. If you're going to allow somebody to invest, that number has to be pretty darn good. I mean, that number has to be like, to a person that built such an establishment, we're talking about like BRS, right? When was they founded? In 2007? They started? I mean, not to be funny. Here's the thing. They did that, right? They grew from the bottom. Now we're here, type thing. Either somebody came with some good moolah and they couldn't resist that. They needed it for whatever reason, regardless. At the end of the day, the quality is not going to be the same. That's how I feel. That's where I'm sticking to. That's my estimate. And the only reason I say that is because I've already seen the quality go down as far as handling stuff. I have. So, that ain't talking shit. That's just being real. Push it over to the companies. There was a time that they didn't do any of that. They handled that for you. They dealt with that. You know how great that is to have a company to deal with that for you? Not to be funny. Let the company be the middle person. Because the company, as a company, they know what they can do and can't do. And they can do a little bit more than the final end user can do when it comes to stuff. They got damaged goods. They got stuff that can ride off. They got a little bit more pull than you do, you or I do when it comes to bad products and stuff like that and getting it taken care of. They could throw you a new one, send it right to you right away. They get the old one, they handle it, they deal with it with the company themselves. You know how great that was to have that, to be able to do that. I mean, think about that. How many of you guys prefer it that way? For real, how many of y'all prefer it that way? So with that being said, I know I do. I'll be the first one. I'm dead serious. I'm just being honest. I prefer it that way. I don't want to deal with a bunch of stuff. Another company wants to invest. Yeah. It's a breeding ground for what the hell? That's what happened when you get big. Other companies want to invest. Here's the problem with that. Exactly. When you get big, other people want to invest in you. But why aren't you investing into people when they're small? See, you want to wait for them to bust their ass and do all the hard work. That's why I would not do that. And if I'm going to give up any part of my business, I'm selling it, and it's going to be for real. Something that I can go to bed and never regret selling. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what it would be. You said it right there. And that's just how I feel about that. I mean, I can't tell you all what to do or what not to do, but if it was me, that's what it'd be. You're not going to come in after a fact. It's like companies, there's a lot of companies, no, don't even call them. Don't even talk to me. Like, there's companies that I wouldn't mess with or talk about or whatever, but because Saltwater Aquarium carries some stuff, and I'm not putting names on it, of people that I wouldn't spit on a curb on them if they was on fire, because I think they're shitty. But I do it for them. You know what I mean? They could that outside of them. There's companies don't even come to me. I don't give a fuck about no free shit because it ain't free. But on a real note, no, I'm sorry. This didn't exist when I started reefing anyway. So it ain't like that I'm molded into I need you, No, because I really don't. And I'm not being conceited or any of it. I'm convinced. I've done it. I've been there, done that. So I got to have respect for you, and you have to respect me. And if you can't respect me when I'm here, definitely don't even think about talking to me. You didn't have the balls to do it here. Don't do it here. That's just me. Anyway, I think that's on, and not seeing any block messages except the last. What's going on? There's some block messages. Hold on, I can't see nothing. I didn't have anything on. What happened? I'm out. Sensitive. What? 508J? What happened? Hey, Nancy's Reef. Sorry, guys, I didn't have this chat over here on my YouTube up. I'm actually on StreamYard. So, hello everyone. There's people on here I didn't see. So, BRs doesn't sell livestock really. So maybe they're looking to get into livestock and corals. I think they're a little late in the party for that one, but you never know. Anyway, BR's not going anywhere but expanding. I don't. Here's the thing: Live Aquaria didn't go anywhere. Petco bought Live Aquaria. They didn't go anywhere. I didn't say that BRS is going anywhere at all. It's a name that they built. So at the end of the day, investors buy them or buy them out or buy up whatever, and they're buyout companies. Exactly. It's a buyout company. Now 3 times. What? 508J. What? Am I missing something? My current StreamYard blocks users at times. Oh, got you. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I got both. I got both up right now. I got my computer here, my monitor here. So StreamYards, YouTube, so I can see both. Stream block users at times. Thank you. Appreciate that. Life of Pauls. All right. Appreciate you throwing that in there. Thank you so much. YouTube's in, not seeing any block messages. I didn't. I did not see anything, to be honest. So your message ain't blocked, 508. If that was you, I don't see any block messages. So I apologize if somebody got blocked message, because what do you mean now for? What is he saying? It says delete it. What's under the hat? A bald head, dude. What do you mean what's under the hat? He said, what's under the hat? It keeps being deleted. Hold on. What keeps being deleted? What is being deleted? Weird. May want to close app and reopen. Never seen you without a hat. What do you mean you never seen me without a hat? I did a video with a tie on, with no hat on. I got a big bald head, bro. Now, if you want to pay me to take it off, you can pay me to take it off. Terrell Johnson. I'm just saying. If I look that good, so you really want to see my nice unshaved head. Anyway, haven't seen a thing. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. Not one thing. So they might be on your end. I'm just saying. I mean, I never knew a man to keep asking a man about what's underneath his hat. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just joking with you. Missing you on Instagram. I was just on Instagram. Anyway, I was on Instagram. I was on Instagram for an hour today. I'm seeing a lot of messages retracted coming through. I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. I haven't seen not one thing. Not one thing. So it is what it is. Anyway, it's about an hour live stream. I wanted to the cat in the hat, right? I wanted to kind of get your guys' opinion on how you deleted one though. I saw Trail deleted one though. Nah, I can't delete. Nobody can delete anything. Or retract, you mean? Retract it. That's what it is. Retract it. That's fine. Real quick. Clown World from Tom McDonald. Oh, okay. I don't know, bro. But yeah. No, it says deleted. It's all right. Anyway, I just wanted to run everything by you guys. I don't want to take up a whole lot of you guys' time. I find it very interesting what's going on with BRS. At the end of the day, it could be something, could be nothing. I don't know. I just kind of want to make you guys aware what I think is going on. What I know is two different things. Let's clarify that real quick before somebody takes something out of content and say, oh, guess what? Rico was sad. No, at the end of the day, I got no hard feelings with Randy or Ryan or Andrew over there at BRS. Not at all. I just, like I said, there are certain things I just don't feel that, there's obviously things go on. You don't bust your ass. You don't put in that much work. You don't grow something and then all of a sudden take a payout or buyout, and allow other people start capitalizing on your hard work like that, unless somewhere something's struggling, or I don't know. Even to come across and say, well, maybe to buy out other companies, I have no idea. Are you being to be getting another monster tank? What? But yeah, no idea. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll just have to wait, see, figure it out. It all come out in the wash. It all come out surface. I really kind of want to think about that. You guys think about it. Kind of wanted to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. And yeah, at the end of the day, let's see what happens. Like I said, I don't want to beat a dead horse. It is what it is. Sometimes you want to change it up and take the cash. Hey, sometimes that's my whole point. Is there anything wrong with them taking a buyout or anything? No. Take the money. If the money's right and you can sleep at night, by all means, take the money and run. It's like hitting the lottery, don't you think? You built something, whatever. Maybe you're just tired of the headache. Maybe you got your dream tank and you just want to relax. You got everything you're going to need. You did your job. You built a company from scratch. Hey, time to cash out. If it's time to cash out, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Take the money and run. Run, Forrest, run. Take the money and run. There's nothing wrong with that. Not one damn thing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it's going to piss people off, but what's new? Keep living. You're going to always piss somebody off. Everybody gets pissed off. Everybody's mad. It is what it is. No problem. Just as a customer, I am going to be cautious over the transition. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't want to say anything. I'm not trying to be funny, but Flashkin said it just right. I would be very cautious of what you're doing during this transitional period. If you're over there getting aquarium needs, just saying. Nobody said that but Flashkin. Flashkin is the only person that I honestly was sitting here waiting to see if somebody's going to say they would be cautious on what they do. Because I kind of said it, if you rewind this, I kind of said it like, I'd probably be very leery of what I do, because I wouldn't want to get stuck. You know what I mean? I guess you could call the whatchamacallit up, whatever you bought, call the company up. If it was a CJ pump, I guess you'd just be calling CJ instead of going through BRS. I'm just saying, I'd be very cautious of what I did. Probably retain the 360 shows solid out, sold out the company. Alice, I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is, who knows? Just don't know. But either way, all I can say is I personally would probably be aware of what I do, just because until this is all whatever. That's all you can do. Yo, how's everyone doing? Everybody's doing great so far. So yeah. Oh, what was I looking at? That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, I just sit here and just kind of highlight some of this stuff. I mean, the company was founded in 2007. Andrew has become one of the online destinations of enthusiasts to explore a hobby and purchase the latest and most innovative products for their tanks. 25th investment in the e-commerce business. BRS represents the quintessential example of a company that has theoretically built, matured, and grown a base of dedicated consumers who rely on the company to engage, educate, and entertain them. In addition of offering them access to the best products and technology, manager partner in Rare Capital, we believe that a proven value creation strategy with e-commerce business enabled by our lab compatibilities will support and accelerate the company's growth over the next several years. So what I think it is, I honestly think that they just bought BRS. Honestly, I think they bought BRS. BRS is going to, obviously, they're going to retain the name BRS. I just think that they bought the company. They are a buyout, and so I think they just bought the company, and but I think they were bought out. I think they just sold. I I could be wrong. These are just my thoughts. I'm entitled to an opinion here, just like you guys are. I've listened to a lot of opinions on here already. I personally think that they sold. And this company is bought them out at the prime time to buy out, and they're going to accelerate the company more. Now, does that make sense to me saying that? No. Accelerated how? How much larger can they get? Fourth largest company. Exactly, Tom. Like, I don't see, you know what? I know we're beating a dead horse here at this point. We're like an hour and 7 minutes in. I'm just going to say this. The wording of how things are written, like lawyers write it, I just don't, I don't see it. I don't see it. XJet. XJet got jokes. You are a funny man, XJet. You funny, bro. You didn't just say that. See, there's some of you guys, I love your sense of humor there. And it all holds a little truth, right? But the reality is, accelerate, using words like that to me is just obsolete. Like, for me, get the hell out of here. You're going to accelerate what? Accelerate what? Fourth largest company, you say in your own words, in their own words, in this article, fourth largest company. Accelerate it to what? What are you going to do different that they haven't already done in a very short time period? What is it, 18 years? Has it been 18 years? What, 2007? How long has it been? 17, not 18 years, right? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So what is that? 14 years, something like that, right, guys? I can't do the math for some reason. It's in my head. Regardless, accelerate to what? You're to take it to the next level. All these words mean absolutely shit because this company's already done what it needed to do. The only thing this company could possibly do is pocket some money and get the hell out and run and let them go ahead and continue with under BRS name and all this other stuff. And this company is a buyout company. So if anything, this company's going to buy them out, might buy Marine Depot out. Who knows? You know what I mean? and basically trying to collect everything on a monopoly board and put it all under one. I'm just saying. So Tom says Saltwater Aquarium putting people out of business. Hey, you know what? Not to be funny, if they are, they're doing their job, right? I mean, they must be doing something right if that is the case. No, I just think people grow fast. I think people grow a little too fast. I think you grow too big, too fast, and you're putting all your eggs in one basket. That's a problem. See, you grow something and you put all your eggs in one basket. So when it fails, you got skid marks on your ass instead of switching out some pants and putting some new pants on because you ain't skipping a beat. There is a difference when you're buying in bulk, up front, no line of credits. Not saying that they are. I'm not saying that they did. Let's clear that up because you know how people hear what they want to hear, right? Did you hear Rico said that all they do is buy on credit? No, didn't say any of that. I'm just saying there's a multitude of things that could have happened that transpired to this. At the end of the day, it could be nothing. It could be just that time that says, you know what? I'm done with the headache. 2020 killed it for me. I think we're out of here. Guess what? Everybody keeps their job. Everybody still works. They just bought the company. It's just under new management. That's all. No different than Live Aquaria and Petco. Same thing. Live Aquaria is still Live Aquaria. You get what I'm saying? You catch what I'm throwing? It's all the same. It is what it is. What's up, Simply? What's up, everybody? I don't know. It is what it is, guys. It's out here. You guys are gonna have to put your own twist spins. When it comes down to it, I would like to do an update video on this live and when things really all come to a head and see what happens. That's what big companies do. Oh, well. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. But all I can say is, guys, saltwateraquarium.com ain't sold nothing yet. I don't think they're going to. They have the ability to just do them and provide great fast service, and we could just hope and pray to the big man upstairs that they just continue to be blessed, continue to do what they need to do, providing fast services for us and getting us our aquarium needs in a timely manner, timely fashion. I understand, though, right now is not timely or anything because of the docks, the ports are backed up like nobody's business. People are waiting to get the products off of these shipping containers and all kinds of stuff. It's so backed up, y'all. So, and that goes again. The larger you are, just saying, can you imagine being like, to me, and I'm going to close this up, being in BRS shoes, having who they are and doing all this and having all, you can't tell me you ain't hurting. You got employees, you got all kinds of stuff. You can't tell me you ain't hurt. This took a toll on a lot of people. Now, I'm not going to say that saltwater aquariums and stuff like that didn't have a great time because them damn stimulus checks helped out a lot of people. I'm sure of it. And I know a lot of people was taking them stimulus checks and buying things that they normally would have never bought. I know they probably bought all kinds of radions, all kinds of stuff went out the door. But when it was gone, it was gone. That's the thing. There's no more money to be made if you can't get any more product in. So once the product's gone, the product's gone. On a larger scale, that's a very, very bad thing. Could hurt. It can hurt bad. Not saying BRS has been in that boat. Don't know. We're just talking. So with that being said, guys, I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel about it. It is what it is. Like I said, not taking shots at Randy or anything like that, or Andrew. If you sold, patting them pockets, it was time for you to play for the Dodgers. More power to you. Stay up. Hope to see you at a show, walking around. Take the money and run nowadays. If it's something you couldn't resist, take the money and run. Ain't nobody mad at you, and if they are, oh well, fuck them. So at the end of the day, appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Come across any more good topics or news, I'll definitely go live and shed some light on some stuff. And hey, see what you guys think about it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget there's a 5% sign up for anybody that's new that hasn't signed up yet. Get 5% for life from right there from saltwateraquarium.com. If you guys want to come over on Twitch side of things, the link for Twitch is down there. It's HD Riper. It's supposed to be Ripper, but it's 1 P instead of 2 P's. That's HDRIPER. You're more than welcome to follow, and we can talk about it some more over there, or talk about whatever it is you want to talk about aquariums. I'm getting ready to go live back over there. Just thought I would come over here and share some of this with you. Sorry, my camera's trying to focus on YouTube here. So, thank you, Flashkin. Also, don't forget, Saltwater Aquarium discount code is right there. My Twitch, to my Twitch is right there as well. Come follow. I need about 5 more follows to hit 100 or subscribers over there on Twitch. If you don't mind, please come over there. 5 people. We need 5 more. Show some damn love, folks. All right. Don't forget, I think this Saturday, bring whatever you're drinking on. All right. I'm still ready right here. Saturday. I don't know exactly what time, just Saturday. My son's having a birthday party, so we're going to do his birthday party, and I'm going to party right here with you all. So if you want to chill, relax, come hang out, you're more than welcome. Once again, get your asses over there to Twitch. Show me some love, show some love, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.